Follow the light. The light is your guide. I'm controller of planet X.
3-3.
And I've invited you here to discuss something that's very important.
King Ghidorah, take me to your leader. Quick to claim that he not no snake like me neither. They need to take a breather. He been rhyming longer than Sigmund the Sea Creature. Been on Saturday feature. Pleased to meet ya, and came to wake you up out the deep sleeper. Like he needed to stop before he caught the knee drop. Even give you more sit than ZZ Top. When full bears thou shalt not more corner. Ghidra like one more steps in y'all's corners. So-called rich, front if you wanna. When he spittin' electrics, don't be in y'all saunas. He only here to warn us what the plan is. The hour is up on us, it's bananas. Born alone, die alone, no matter who your man is. Hope he live long enough to tell it to his grandkids. King Ghidra, 3-finger ring fever. Spring chicken eater, ID'd as the ringleader. Who needs a heater? Catch him with bare hands. These same hands that make razors out beer cans. His own biggest fan, and got a fan base as big as Japan. Yeah, and all hail the king, and give him 3 cheers, fam. Like hit parade, do his thing for the little kings like Sling Blade. To the grave, put in work like a slave. On how to flip scripts on the dipstick brigade. Rock 'em like the old play. Back when we used to rock the shag, no fade. This skilled trade like a tailor-made suede. Hit the studio, and I'm paid. Half up front, half upon mastering. Would you like that in cash? Last thing you should ask the king. You don't have to be no crystal ball reader. Allergic to saltpeter, used to be a wall beater. In the game like a Wall Street cheater. A lot of rap noise is annoying like cedar. Turn into a triple X monster from a fairy tale movie. He don't know me very well, do he? King Ghidra crush on the scenes teacher. They need to pay him better, she had nothing on the reefer. Heifer, and I had to offer her a stick of gum. She was as thick as they come and taught a strict curriculum, which is only good for my son. When I'm in the hood, razors on tongue. Nowadays it's amazing raising young. Rule number 1, keep your phasers on stun.
Fast lane. Only God is judge, never plead a case. Always aware of the truth, we can never erase. Falling from grace, black North Face. Ounce of green smoke jack with no chase. Pedal on the floor, thirsty to score. Fast lane, destination top, the cash game. See, keep like a missile with mad aim. Who can't blame in this conspiracy campaign? A mystery the most. Universal host, is hot, yup, more often than not. Vision clear like a Hindu with the third eye dot. We be weak, not baby, that's my word I got. Enough rhymes, tough times, try talking to kids. We walk around thinking that doesn't forgive. Life in itself is like a bed, and if you scared to die, then you scared to live. Ain't it a shame dealing with the remain? Hennessy on the brain, travel the plane. World of copycats, twisted death traps, blistered sex raps, blinded jet black. Matters awake, your response since came to life. Sickening seance, escape the realm, glide swift like old act. Fake jacks and cats too smack. Gentlemen relax, blaze trails that haven't been traveled in a while. Scatter clues for those who equate the style. Cruising in the Lex out the window seat, while I be tripping off the rhyme, bob my head to the beat. Can't speak on delirious mood swings. True crown, a hand of the true kings. Title taken, back straighten, money making. Vital sign awaken, idle mind go to Satan. No debating on the vessel that we navigating. Gravitating, scheming, leave them standing waiting. Specialize in futuristic mental picture painting. Slave to sick ways, unquenchable thirst. Gift of a new day can seem like a curse. What we made penetrate the charade. Incision is barely felt from the sharpness of the blade. Moving motionless through this masquerade. Looming in the dark with just a single spark. Match made in heaven and hell apart. But still one, if it's right from start. So real, revealed, signed and sealed. What we feels translates to meals. That 9 to 5 shit is no joke. Muscling, scientists but don't look down upon my hustling. World of copycats, twisted death traps. Blister sex raps, blind to jet black. Matters a wink, your response since came to life. Sickening seance, escape the realm. Glide swift like old act. Fake jacks and cats, cats too smack. Gentlemen relax, blaze trails that haven't been traveled in a while. Scatter clues for those who acquaint the style.
Look up there. Those two space monsters, the one with the 3 heads, is King Ghidorah. And that one's Gigan. We're controlling them.
Yo. Crazy world, get it where you fit in. Choose how to roll it, dough there, fold it thick in. Switch up, get stuck, telegraphing how you living. It's all about me, all about you in the crazy world, get it where you fit in. Choose how to roll it, dough there, fold it thick in. Switch up, get stuck, telegraphing how you living. It's all about me, all about you. Check the plan, I'm above with them jumps till I demolish them. Been doing this in 001s for $5. Pinstripe knees and pieces with side pockets. Get the shine in a zig-zag shirt with wide collars. Y'all was shocking, bam, right on channel 5. I was screaming, we show them heads, was satisfied with the leader inside the cup was just right. Pressure been sucking ducks enough to buff pipes while I turn out the chicks to suck mics from strips to the bells and give them the dick with pull on their scales. Straight pimping, cat daddy, get nothing wrong with us. But when the time calls for them, pumping, clawing, and busting. Then I do shit to chicks, some youngins call disgusting. Fuck them in they button, have them suck off my nothing. Give them all they need and keep turning out tricks. Put them on the strip at 9, have them return about 6. Then press the hope or the burner out quick. It move on the low, cause rumors spread the word of mouth quick. Get the pimpos, pimp them, lick slugs, lick them, sell drugs, sell them, mixing up, turn you to a feather in the crazy world. Get it where you fit in. Choose how to roll it, dough there, fold it thick in. Switch up, get stuck, telegraphing how you living. It's all about me, all about you in the crazy world. Get it where you fit in. Choose how to roll it, dough there, fold it thick in. Switch up, get stuck, telegraphing how you living. It's all about me, all about you. Listen close. Ain't no doubt in the game. If it be the broke, they cutting the old mountain in the cane. They still rock up 25%, so they chopped up. More they rock slow till they lock up. Hope they shop up. Words fast like bad rashes. Fall back to the guards and really bad asses. As they come back, this Corvette mad acid rain. Snow or hell, straight blow from themselves. Stash up, keep that dough for my bell. Plus a fofo with shells in case shit go to hell. We up on the onion with cash and 2 jammies. Plus the boy to transport the crack in the cool names. Hand pick the click of a cat, it's too candy. Ride or die, fan, foes who rises, my man. So tell it how it is. Still rail staff with kids, money smart, don't talk. This big shell down your jibs. Down for the dead, since gazelles and sway boomers. Having broad stash of the cash in the broad with the bloomers. Cock blocking the spot with fake rocks and acid. Know that you bustin' this cash to be faster than crazy world. Get it where you fit in. Choose how to roll it, dough there, fold it thick in. Switch up, you stuck, telegraphing how you living. It's all about me, all about you in the crazy world. Get it where you fit in. Choose how to roll it, dough there, fold it thick in. Switch up, you stuck, telegraphing how you living. It's all about me, all about you, no doubt. Oh, baby, get right tonight, yeah. Crazy world, get it where you fit in.
Attention, we have heard from the control center on Monster Island that the two monsters have broken out. All men stand by.
The final hour is approaching for the people of Earth. Hear this.
She said, excuse me, Dylan, you be illin' with the wordplay. He said, thank you very much, I'm billing till Thursday. Once heard a beat drum sounded like a sloppy knock. Whoever was on the mic, speech was pure poppycock. These go back to the days of Pop Lock, even back to rumors that Mikey died off Pop Rocks, where the girls wore jellies and played hopscotch. Older broads used to wear tennises and sloppy socks. APB the three-headed with the fancy crown, last seen headed towards the city in Shantytown. All of a sudden can't be found, safe and sound, mouth on the nipple, panty down. Put a chokehold on the monster from Pogo Pogo, whoever did the vocals, and also they so-so logo. That's a no-no, through the wheels of steel, phono. Guido no deals pro bono.
The monster again, Zero. Monster Zero. Command all units to take defensive position. Yes, sir. What is Monster Zero? Monster Zero is the reason we cannot live on the surface, but must forever live underground like this. All right. I will show you Monster Zero. Hey, look. It's King Ghidorah. Yes, indeed. On Earth, you gave this terrifying monster the name of Ghidorah. Everything is numbered here. The monster is Zero.
Pay heed to my warning. The entire human race will perish from the earth. Where the monster Ghidorah passes, only flaming ruins are left.
Ghidorah.
Of course, that's why she had the pistol.
What pistol?
When I first met her, she was carrying a pistol in her purse. I asked her about it, and she explained to me. And I believed her.
So now you're convinced that we're from outer space.
That's right. What do you have on your mind?
Peace terms.
These terms.
A nice idea.
Would be a bad situation if that creature came here to Earth.
It's worse. He's arrived.
How could that possibly be? And why?
Is it? Is it alive? May I hold it? Oh, it's adorable. What is it?
What is it, my lovely lady?
It's Ghidorah. Ghidorah, the space monster.
I think we should tell.
Jesus Christ, shut up and listen.
It is very likely that one or more of you know this individual. Someone who's experienced working in a laboratory, with access to select biological agents, with the knowledge or expertise to produce a deadly product. Someone who's standoffish and works in isolation. A killer who may have used off hours in a laboratory to produce
Music, brother.
You call that music?
Yeah.
Great stone, lady. It sounds like goddamn jungle warfare, I bet you. Let me get this. You're standing out here selling trees.
Yes, that's what they are. Trees.
Where'd you find this?
I told you. I've been looking around.
Where?
I was going to show it to you. As a matter of fact, I've been testing it. I just found out it was pure a little bit ago.
Well, I underrated you, mister.
I do call myself an expert, but I'm sorry to tell you, I've never seen
King Ghidorah.
not even on Lagos Island. On Lagos? I'm very sorry, young man, but I can't waste time talking to you anymore.
The people want to know, and they want to know now.
King Ghidorah.
Evacuate the streets when King Ghidorah is in your area.
It's King Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah will destroy the whole country.
when you feel like giving up.
Remain where you are.
Yes, yo, it's King Ghidra, combined with the forces of Nahitha. Blowing woofers and tweeters, shaking syllable meters. Disasters cataclysmic, mystic natural. It's about time we hit y'all with some substance that's actual. I got a gift called hip-hop prophecy. Since 2003 ends the reign of the Jiggy MC. No more roaming on this planet like scavengers. Scientists broke the code of the Gregorian calendar. Defying laws of space and time. Trying to trace my lines, hold up, respect the architect. Digital rolling, my whole crew roll with BS. Type to master this whole universe in 3 steps. We stretch across the equator with something major. Universal rhyme tones, tamper with your time zone. Minds blown by the millions just for the feeling. Hip-hop, it just don't stop until I make a killing. Now I'm kidding, but for real, the world ain't the same no more. Take your life to next level or remain no more. Take your life to next level or remain no more. Word up, word up.
Well, I'm colliding with the mind of a survivor, surviving, uncover the time, brother. The high volume, wide column, height sliding, preferred jogging aside. Dodging mirages, conquer the vibe, hunger lurks, 9 to 5 work saga. God bless the life, Father trife, travel the light. Balance the globe on flight, vocal pimp in the stroke. So you know how it go down, yo. Struggle the ghetto, yo. Metal throat, settle the dough. Live showbiz, the cannonball, weapon, men at arms, 4 section. Super intelligence, balance, benevolence, stinging nettle medicine. Crouch, tiger, dragon, craftmatic, posture, back, ship, catch this. Passes through the atlas. First class, diplomatic status, stagma, flagged in, overstanding the plan. Bar scan, identify, camera shot, streets watch, time X clocks. Punch lunch on the dot, 5 minutes to rock. So we blue block crews, it's old news, how we do.
I'ma drop one rhyme, but every time I cross the thin line between yours and mine, see it's part of my design. Shifting paradigm, yin and yang combined. Must be out your mind, thinking star would never shine. Props do, focus with a hawk's eye view. I'm all that a plantain and some White House do. Getting spinach, Greenwich, ATL to business. Even Abercrombie figures open off this verbal elixir. Magnetic attraction, raw as Millie Jackson. Straight opening the captions, here comes a Hicks and Braxton. Lyrical contraction, delivery reaction. It started with a passion, that's just the way it happened. Born with umbilical cords strapped to cords. Won't drop a curse while hustlers zip their spouse. Sharper than needles, found no IVs for the feeble. Y'all fiending for the sequel and the beast not even EQ.
have a snake to kill.
Ghidra has arrived, you guys can take 5. By the time it's over, no snakes alive. Take a dive, I'm telling you, you better off than up against the floor to make her take her sweater off. From the set off, when it came to scripts, he could hardly brag. It's the result of concentration and lollygag. I said, you're right, he pulled the mic out of snotty rag, from sealed up airtight and wrapped up in a body bag. Get an advance and catch chance, ride the block after spending the first and last penny, my own worst enemy. Tell me if I'm OD and use with flow. We made deals with these cats who keep sending dough, so the three-headed said it, never get busted. He's a man of his word who's not to be trusted. Beats encrypted, multifaceted, crusted. Shorty Paul keep Mike rusted. Sort of metal type of fellow, sometimes spaz on white like Othello. Hell no, he won't use words like Illuminati or Gotti or Shiny. Might use karate. I saw the cost of cotton color XY match with the golf style caps and match fly. Exact dough till it's stack high. White hole, black guy, the rap game, black eye.
Exhilaration, jets, accelerations, touch speeds, minds can't conceive. Achieve altitudes and angles, angels answer, aura, illumination awesome, interpretation awkward, alarm, ankle, house arrest, who's best, Monster Island czars, crush porn dreams, to be king, 8th rank reality, calculation can never be quest destined, distant, competition dusted, disgusted, race for second, crowded, clouded, confusion, conclusion, simple, plain, self-education, self-made millionaires, serpents, slithering, sidewise searching, stalking, heat sensing, can't have me, jet jacks, Ricky Ticky Tavi, superhero hit 0 to 60, opposite pedal to the floor, handling, lyrics, traction, swerving, left, right, making, head fakes, playing, high stakes, whatever it takes, quick hit breaks, they fly past, hit wall parts, fly loose, kill a mongoose.
Fake niggas continue to practice the art of intimidation, sterile minds conceiving thought for artificial insemination, syntax, sequential range and lessons so deliberate, making wise words clear, but population stay illiterate, consider it, gods will fly and power, fools get rid of it, men build dreams on promises, but lacking the will to deliver it, you odds is all cannabis like saliva on Tic Tacs going astray, but get the job done like sauceless mix max, flip tracks, murder snakes, drunk niggas killing 6-packs, choking on venom, suffer technological kickbacks, poverty stricken minds with thoughts barely worth 2 cents, build history through time, linear design on blueprints, a nuisance lies in disguise, 85% never knew, wise men arise, pull fouls like internal revenue, forever true, uphold this self-evidence with leverage, upset the beast belly, concoct homogenized beverage, clever shit, calculated sabotage, Trojan horse, give her ambush, lethal energy, emotion that grows in force, chosen source, strategically aligned throughout the underworld, god of elevation, kill Superman, rape Wonder Girl, for decapitated, baby is susceptible to everyday occurrence and fatal outcomes inevitable.
Might as well join the force, boss. Chance take a loss like coin toss. Roll with the double header nickel. Mother pawn a jet jack with a sickle, you in a pickle. King Ghidra, your ass better leave him alone before you go catch a Caesar and leave you blown. If he ain't the best, he's the best in the top 3 out of myself, I, and me. Put on your thinking caps, or act like you had a slight inkling, perhaps. Or get smacked back in the ring like Bob Backlund, ain't Jack Mack was whack.
Hey, what's the meaning of this? Shut up.
Young man.
From Venus to Mars, back to Earth, back to the HBO satellite. It's showtime, nigga. King Ghidra on the board. MF Doom. And I am Mr. Fantastic. Expeditiously, I'll be on my grizzly. Feds try to creep me, somehow always miss me. Mr. Fantastic, put the busy in the beat. Rock from the bottom straight to the tizzy.
Who is he? He needs to get out more, or either get out of here like some dang outlaw standing like lurch. No herb in the record bin, called him for a random search for curbside checking in.
It's on, nigga, on and cracking like Diggum. Lips be smacking, running off at their mouth, steady talking about us. On some shit they overheard, but enough is enough.
Yeah, it's neither here nor there, black. Warfare in the air, clack, 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 clack. What's that? You hearing things, tat, 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 tat. Be wearing your thinking hat.
No matter how hard they try, they can't stop us now. We got King Ghidra on the board with the golden sound.
Are you serious? Of course.
They don't know how we get down when we're out. 100 things on the re-up. Of course I'm living fat. Mama say these outside, nigga, where yours at? Top down on a good day. Decatur out on Woodway. Got cash thinking, should I stay? Fuck what the hood say. Niggas wanna rob me now. Bitches wanna slob me now. Hoes didn't holler last year. Feel sorry now. Practice jump shots. Reggie Mill, Robert Horry now. The nigga that you with play like Atari now. Lyrically unorthodox, I flow continuous, never on a straight path. I'm known to bend and twist. Put it down from the suburb to the tenement. You betting against me, but wonder where your money went. I get the cash, take niggas out like trash. Don't a stack of mean stats, they used to call me pure math. Back in the days, all I did was stay paper, as they say in the South, bitch. Give me some hay.
Excuse me, mister, do she got a sister? Who he not to kiss her? True, she do got a blister. Not a movie plot twist like a Twizzler. If I needed my meat burnt, I go to Sizzler. Getting paid like a biker with the best crank. Sprayed like a high-rank sniper in the West Bank. Type to just blank and don't show much pity. When I'm in the city, I always keep a Dutch with me. Touch a titty till she asks me where the trees is at, or tell me don't squeeze that. Rats wanna tease a cat. Let the dog beg, wait up. Who talking? Doom with the hog legs, straight up, New Yorkin'. No matter how hard they try, they can't stop us now.
That's correct.
We got King Geedorah on the boards with that golden sound.
King Geedorah.
We don't know how we get down when we're out of town.
I just can't stand the guy.
So when you see us in the streets,
paper all day in ways that people never think of.
International paper.
Hey, I made a funny. Very funny.
I wasn't getting good marks in reading. Poor girl.
What is wrong with you?
You're sick.
Hold on. I was only following orders. You little punk. It's not a joke, kid. Boy, don't let your overconfidence get you killed. Those men are dangerous.
He may have a face like a waffle iron, but he's got a heart of gold.
My little friend here is the only one who understands me.
Take me to your leader.
You can go to hell.
What?
Nothing. Violence and power will rule. Yeah.
Brain death will follow in 4 minutes.
The children will need some means of defending themselves.
Well, I'll be damned. We could blow up a whole army with these babies.
That may be so.
I do appreciate it, but I have no use for weapons.
My fists pack 1 million volts.
Pardon me.
Where's the intruder? Looks like he went into the tower.
Before I rock raps, I drink a keg of Listerine. Then I spit the freshest lines never heard for centuries. And I form blazing sword and cut your mic cords. And kill them garbage rhymes only your friends get hyped for. Blitz your whole team, them niggas need to come clean. So I give them an acid wash like old school Levi jeans. Cracking your faulty frame and I bring the house down without hijacking planes. Lock, stock with 2 smoking barrels and we'll use it to fuck up more beats per minute than drum and bass music. Trunks ain't a rapper, he's a monster from the future. Twisting your body in more positions than Kama Sutra. Smart ass getting the last word with Jim Rome. And a right hand like Dr. Claude is known for breaking bones.
You can have a close encounter with a fucked up kind.
Time warp. Set on.
That's right, I got problems and personal issues. Stories that'll make your eyes tear and wet tissue. It's true, I'm mad like the rapper. I'm so upset I gotta put it up in my rap before I snap or after. The things I've seen from Atlanta to Queens to the mean streets of Brooklyn when I was a teen. Back and forth to the islands, screamed when I left, but adapted. And still my dreams haven't left. I only hung with the crack kids, weaned out the rest. Me in the roughest roughnecks went chest to chest. Now my best friend's locked up north. I won't rest till I let him live his dream through me. And I confess that even though both our hearts was dark, his was darker. Best believe when shit got sparked, he was the sparker. And when the block got hot, he was the fire starter. And if I had beef, my nigga Taja was a martyr. I wonder why certain people come in my life. I wonder why I get in so many fights. I wonder why sometimes things just don't go right. Why I gotta live this life? Hey, hey, I wonder why certain people come in my life. I wonder why I get in so many fights. I wonder why I gotta live this life. Yo, you were one of the most important people in my life. They called you Dice, but I called you cousin. We was bugging, cause I figured that we both had something in common. You love to chat reggae music and I love rhyming, but still they ain't called you Dice for nothing. I seen you shoot with the williest cats and leave them with nothing. Something must have pleased that bluffer in you to make you wanna take dough from those tougher than you. Throughout school we made money together. When you was on the floor shooting, I was the side better. And yo, we cleaned out them cats and took the scraps. But you wasn't a rough cat, and cats knew that. I knew eventually them thugs would try to hurt you. If I was there, I never let nobody hurt you. It's hurtful, I know they wouldn't let you take the money and run. That's why I should've came when you told me that. I wonder why certain people come in my life. I wonder why I get in so many fights. I wonder why I gotta live this life. Hey, hey, I wonder why sometimes things just don't go right. I wonder why I get in so many fights. I wonder why I gotta live this life. Yo, it was June 6, 96, graduation night. Made it through the school shit, shooting dice, getting in fights. I even sparked the riot till the school got quiet and dismissed. Just got tired of using my fist. We had some shit like knife, pipes, bottles, and sticks. Can't forget them 380s, 9s, and 22s. Best believe many dudes was paid in my crew. We made a name for ourselves. Boy, I seen some drama. Sings my mama never dreamed she go through so much trauma. Comma, pause. You asked about cops and laws. Well, that shit don't exist when you black and poor. So we broke them, but that night my heart got broken. Choking on the weed smoke, drinking rum and getting open. Not to mention, never a big drinker, I'm a thinker, but I'm thinking, hey, this my night. Pass me more liquor, fight breaks out. I'm just too nice to get in it, but my brother got stabbed and I missed it. Word up, it's crazy. Why I gotta live this life? One day, I wonder why sometimes things just don't go right. I wonder why certain people come in my life. I wonder, yeah, why I gotta live this life? Hey, hey, I wonder why sometimes things just don't go right. I wonder why I get in so many fights. I wonder, hey, why I gotta live this life? Hey, hey, I wonder why sometimes things just don't go right. I wonder why I gotta live this life. I wonder why I gotta live this life. Hey, 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 hey. That's right.
See, people are too hung up on the word itself instead of the intent. It's the intent of what you mean when you say something.
Some smart nigga.
Hey, Whitey, you and your punk friends killed my man.
Please, don't kill me. I didn't mean to do it. He told the truth. I didn't need to know, please. No.
The black was in the trunk, dead.
We must not sit back and be spectators. We must,
killing is good.
Then we must take a position, and if we're capable of taking any
killing blacks,
meaningful or useful action, then that's our responsibility also.
You disgusting men are filled with deceit.
Blackers in your area. You may be in danger.
They claim to be the army of God, but they're far from it.
Army of God?
Yeah, but they're more like the devil's army.
You won't get away with this, cracker.
Stealing our food, taking our women. They do whatever the hell they want to, and that's how it is.
How come no one stands up to them?
Emotional problems, low self-esteem,
Not much we can do against men like that.
White people have always been attracted to what they consider black culture.
Some smart nigga.
Kentucky government of the United States
is intent on one thing, the elimination of the white race. There is going to be those of our race who are going to win this battle. They're going to be the soldiers of God.
So what do you think about blacks?
No one would call them human.
Mention the word nigger, see what they say.
And he was very serious.
And what do you think I should do?
You won't get away with this, cracker.
And who's to stop me?
You must all prepare yourselves for what will happen!
African diversity is substantially greater, significantly greater than diversity outside Africa. This is what you would expect in an older population, the original population of anatomically modern humans.
They know exactly what they're doing. Fiction or drama.
God has chosen him to lead us to victory!
That's all I needed to know from you. They claim power in the name of God, and they control people through fear and suffering and cold-blooded murder. But now that's going to end.
Look out the window!
Come on over here, look at this! Hey, it's a flaming saucer!
Render unto Ghidra what is Ghidra's. 10 to 1 he sees you through a beaker and a tweezers. Read the fine print and be like, what's the big deal? Spun wheels of steel since broke wheel, big wheel. Back when it was greasy as a curl, now it's easy dread. Had a rhyme on how they used to tease him about his peasy head. Yes, yes, y'all, to the beat. Have a ball, or avacore. Have it your way, grab a straw, jab a jaw. Since two-tone leaves, these new phonies is bony holes. Lonely like cheese and bologna only. I could've broke my sacrophiliac. Silly grind, Billy Jack, Illy 9, Millie Black. Listen to it go bang, through and through a Kango. A strange combination of a Kang with cheap slang flow. 2/3 slow, 1/3 amazing. Wonder words, fine sponsor of this Thunderbird occasion. And have an iller rhyme at least by Miller time. Collect a Skrilla and geese with a killer dime. Met her out in Killer Queens. Originally she from the Philippines. I love the way she fill her jeans, still a teen, and made for strange bedfellows. Okay, so it's head to elbows for shell toes. Uh-oh, heads up, there she blows. A whole load of head and shoulders, and who care where she goes? Let the music take control. Just don't let the evildoers abuse it and use it to take your soul. It's like putting fire to fake gold that turn colors and get duller than a baked roll with no butter. The shutter of a cake hole who break drakes till it get old and flake mold. Cornball, haven't seen white stars, I warned y'all. Like getting hit with a bottle of mold from Sean Paul. He not white, oh he mad light though. Either which way they not ready for the lightning show. And can't scandalize mine. You could ask the swine who can't stand when I shine. Ghidra the professor add a question to the lessons. He suggests you get a full assessment instead of guessing. It's too stressing. Did he stutter like rookie yes men, or did he just bring the butter like the cookie chessman? This just in, they ain't even worth the worry. Lying on they first birth and couldn't even hurt a Smurfberry. Hear ye, how dare ye go up against the king who do his thing tri-yearly. They're too carefree with their mouth around here. Off with his head and display it in town square atop a 7 feet spike. Make sure it's on tight in light of when the peasants throw stones with all they might. Skull gets smashed for weeks till vulture beaks eats the last meat off the cheeks. Maybe then they'll know the right words to speak out loud at home, in the world, or in the streets. There's no escape, just in case all the king's men's in them decides to go apes. The most slick talking of burly guys get caught early and bought in oil like curly fries. Even those that's Mr. Furley size that earned the fate could all get burnt at the stake. Send word to his closest kins that for his sins we claim his throne, his providence, and its citizens. In the name of King Ghidorah. Don't make him catch a seizure.
We regret that you have not yet complied with our order. We interpret this as a negative reply. We are prepared, therefore, to conquer the earth. We have stationed King Ghidorah in the Western Hemisphere. Ghidorah was always one of their weapons. And King Ghidorah is completely controlled by our computers through magnetic waves.
Are you a homeowner?
Like the others.
We help thousands of homeowners every month, and
all I'm saying, right, is in the old days, right, the women know who the women were, the men know who the men were, the women know who the men were, and the men know who the women were.
I merely tell you that the future of your planet is at stake. I urge that you transmit that message to the nations of the Earth.
Now do you feel like telling me where your leader is?
As the metal-faced villain got older, he realized his dependence on alcohol was his biggest weakness. By good fortune, he came across a gentleman who claimed to have the key to unlocking the lost art of sobriety. Taking him up on his offer, the villain joined him, but the concoction he created formed the two into one of the most dangerous villains that ever walked the earth.
Villain for hire. Price is right, I might pay. Why or maybe strike deal. Cash money, out bills. Wonder how my mind feels to see us on inside still. Worry dummy, one mistake I got billed. Cop kill, maybe we ain't not real. Villain or I got shell. One night inside jail and learn about my skills. Teach every criminal, never be the joke at another man's burial and leave him there critical.
A trail of destruction for years, we think we've finally found some solid evidence to lead us to understand the motives of such a dastardly villain. Some of it is understandable, but some of it is just outright crazy. Brace yourself. Its name is Sober Doom.
When things go wrong, it's all chance. Killer like a general using a war dance. Miseducated by betas with chalk pants, who all the same but just change labels like off brands. That is like professors and fed us a false plan. We're headed so illegible, lectured in shorthand. My mother used to tell me they jealous of y'all stand, but I never listened cause she was sipping a course can. The best thing that happened to me was feeling depressed. It's being naive but kill you quicker than stress. We all wanna win and have kids call us the best, but I move around L's like Nice Warren and chess. Headed for a check, I'm just calling for more insurance. Like the kid who stole something, pretending he looking for it. If I can't influence what happened, it's not important. I'm a grif to go to court, I might Iverson, Michael Jordan. I write till a car get built way in advance, and fly like Horus without the glory it grants. A mind that see forward is more stronger than ants. Stand taller than them all in the floor of the floor plan. You a sham like a roster with pork in a saucepan. About a water can, a corn and a fork in the wrong can. Damn, at least tip the man that deliver. Postmate and bang they door dashing at your liver. Villains live forever, heroes never find a villa. Dicey caution, life is more pricey than vanilla. I snap like a Polaroid, avoid a lot of pictures. Shred when it develop like a live tiger fishes. Or the novel problem writers find it insufficient. Or scientists enlist to find the problem scientific. Terrific, at least you can't say I never told ya. 50 ain't enough to run it over. 100 fold. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 fold. 100, 100, 100, 100. 50 ain't enough to run it over. 100 fold. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 fold. 100, 100, 100, 100. 50 ain't enough to run it over. 100 fold.
Sober Doom was an ambitious villain with money-making as his top priority. One of the most dangerous crime bosses in the land wanted to work with the villain in order to secure a doomsday invention Sober Doom was working on. They didn't realize the power they possessed and what it can do in the wrong hands, but they will learn soon.
Sober Doom in the place to be.
Souse, the crime boss that Sober Doom was brokering a deal with, chose to go ahead with the deal and pay the commission that Sober Doom asked. This sealed the untimely fate of the villain.
The midnight all burn when the sword turn. Still I'll work you on your turn in the long term. Know what water work when she turn on the waterworks. I'm sure it works, but mornings is more the moment the short surge. When it's war, don't worry, I'm on forest terms. In its own twilight, fighting for what we all deserve. On call like Army War Reserves. On the border taking orders as a war emerge. Sober doom until the judge say we all adjourn. Shorty told me only God could judge me, that was all we heard. Grew my hair and grew a garden with important herbs. Gotta take care of your body when you wanna serve.
Thank you for your commission. They looking for attention. Way too much tension. Truck with no suspension. Goldfish retention. The path gets blending. Pray for redemption and more villain inventions. Thank you for your commission. They looking for attention. Way too much tension. Truck with no suspension. Goldfish retention. The path gets blending. Pray for redemption and more villain inventions.
All money isn't good money, even for a dastardly villain like Soba Doom. Doom forgot about the reason why he wanted to take the concoction in the first place, which was to rid him of his dependence on alcohol. This doomsday device unleashed will undo all of it and bring him to his lowest of lows. Will our villain realize the plot that Souse has up his sleeve? Stay tuned to Soba Doom to find out. With Soba Doom's new influx of ill-gotten gains, he decided to take a day off from scheming and plots of world domination to relax under the sun and exercise.
To be honest, I dance simple moves, so I advance and enhance chances. Hands praying, evading mantis through rain like Peyton Manning, throwing leather on my shoulder like a feather. Hoodie sitting under fucking umbrella, probably good forever. You know my tendencies, New York City submit to me to paint pictures vivid in memory. Gifted as lyrically, I probably slip through chimneys and leave gifts or leave them seasick, stricken and jittery. Better get rid of me, I'm like a virus. My fingertips are Midas, though some say I'm more terrible than Ivan. I'm 3 feet high and rising without popping the oxycontin. Not in following marks like I'm a communist. Ideology's obvious. I rap no cap, sober the max. I capsize and leave them dunking like they getting baptized. So analyze my forensics, graphology in this. My penmanship resort to seek repentance, murder attempted. I'm on some Dexter Morgan when I touch your organ. I'm born to get more when I'm recording, sure they even saw me. Poetry pouring through my pores poorly. Part of my aura, shorty might just call a force on me. So with God, the only con is being limited, imitated and visited from bouncing back primitive. As a prisoner to figure me out, you need a limiter. A high class mic, nice sights on every derringer. Pockets, I got them zipping up. Fake name, shorty, and give you up and shred everything. Not even mention us, you know I'm paranoid. You seen the way they did the Iroquois. It's either kill or be killed, we never had a choice.
Check. Villain in effect right now.
Yo, mic check.
Sober Doom right now.
Yo, mic check.
Villain in effect right now.
Yo, mic check.
Sober Doom right now.
Yo, mic check.
Villain in effect right now.
Yo, mic check.
Sober Doom right now.
Yo, mic check.
Sam Smith right now.
Yo, mic check.
Sober Doom right now.
Yo, mic check.
While Soba Doom was under the sun exercising, working on his favorite dance move, Souse devised a plan to catch the villain off guard and have crooked police officers detain him to steal the money Souse paid him and the device Soba Doom was working on. Will our villain fall for this elaborate plot? Stay tuned to Soba Doom to find out. On the way to their undisclosed hideout, Soba Doom was intercepted by a fleet of local police cars. Get out of the car, Soba Doom, you're under arrest.
Eyes on the private island, thinking everybody too formula follow-minded. Where they'd rather see you pick cotton and die in bondage. As long as you don't get them upset and provide the content, you'll probably survive it. Pompous was beating the game. If you know you cheated, it's not the same. I went to arcades and just smashed buttons and sit and pray. Son, is it a face or you just figured your biggest lane? You a little bit late, so come back later, you in the way. They used to tell me that on Saturdays when I came early. Had to shave off the braids, son, I came off girly. That's when Bow Wow was popping off with So-So Death. And we would photocopy proxies in our Yu-Gi-Oh deck. They'd rather see us dead. They'd rather see policemen put their knees up on our necks. Fuck a protest, we turn the matrix on his head. Black lives matter, but black cars what they accept. Are we fighting backwards? The system tell us go to bed. Arm, leg, arm, fill up with lead. Anybody get harmed, harm me instead. I'm on the edge for my freedom, homie. And we down to die for it, you can see it, homie. Forever.
Half-cocked 40, bunch of money on me. Niggas trying to plot the stonewall me, go to war on me. Half-cocked 40, bunch of money on me. Niggas trying to plot the stonewall me, go to war on me. Half-cocked 40, bunch of money on me. Niggas trying to plot the stonewall me, go to war on me. Half-cocked 40, bunch of money on me. the ongoing story. Half cocked 40, bunch of money on me. Niggas trying to plot the stone on me, doing the war on me. Half cocked 40, bunch of money on me. Niggas trying to plot the stone on me, doing the war on me. Half cocked 40, bunch of money on me. Niggas trying to plot the stone on me, doing the war on me. Half cocked 40, bunch of money on me. The ongoing story.
Reality set in on the villain that he had to have been set up when he realized there was no escaping the endless amount of police cars chasing
Push the envelope along the launch, pondering odds brought against me. Ryan hit the throttle 0 to 60, kinda hard to miss me. Dealing with trickery, crime riddled vicinities who try to strike gold, playing the little league. Snake sis belittle me despicably, tense, build up the fist and rinse it. Caught it hardened like it's cemented, no bed. I'm more aware that I could die here, tense over my highway. Whenever I'm checking it, hit the top stair, talk to live without fear and stick out like alfalfa hair. I swear I'm on it more than just a timeshare, old car and stock shares. My mind clear, I'm on some other shit. My ideas go overthrow the government, son. I need the keys like cherry cream. I've been unburied, could turn to active acid to ancillary and French terry sweaters and leathers. Heavy as ever, break the hanger. Aviated beta, settle forever.
Price go higher when the times turn dire. Caught a bunch of his friends ready to conspire. Smelly man so high to the only lonely buyer. Told the young side, just call me when you're tired or sleepy. Doom in the mask, it's too creepy. Deeply, came in the game with no cheat sheet. For cheap seats, nosebleed, catch a nosebleed from the height. True doom with the mask, it's no fight. Price go higher when the times turn dire. Caught a bunch of his friends ready to conspire. Smelly man so high to the only lonely buyer. Told the young side, just call me when you're tired or sleepy. Doom in the mask, it's too creepy. Deeply, came in the game with no cheat sheet. For cheap seats, nosebleed, catch a nosebleed from the height. True doom with the mask, it's no fight.
Everything isn't always what it seems, and our hero Stan didn't realize that the villain he merged with wasn't exactly Doom. It was a Doom bot that Zeus hijacked and reprogrammed to steal the lost art of sobriety from Stan. With access to his DNA mine, the Doom bot had everything needed in order to clone him to bring on the beginning of the end of the world as we know it. After hours of fighting and evading police, Sober Doom buried the money before he was detained and brought in for questioning about an anonymous tip on the Doomsday device he was developing.
Throat get itchy like my hands when I'm grifty. Your man stands iffy, I carry the hand shifty. It might be a man down here, the ground slippery. Don't walk with your hand out here, you not Iggy. Cause even with a 9, it's hard to get $1. They don't brag about their KD head, they rather hide them. Catch him on Front Street lacking like, yeah, I got him. So you learn to blend in out here like an iguana. I might relocate out on Ghana and over yonder. Cause ever since the jet killed Mamba, I couldn't ponder how the fuck I'm gonna build a Wakanda among a monster. Cause Plymouth Rock landed on ghettos to kill our fathers. Most my heroes had to use pipes. Couldn't use the AC in the summer, money too tight. Told in life the people you encounter's only 2 types. Winners and the ones that's only living just to lose. Heck, chew, nigga, excuse me. Let me clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat, clear my throat and make money, keep it low. Still at any chance like a hands stay clean like they just made of soap. Or when it stay on the side of the street paved with gold. What about the people that was tough here and sold? But all they wanna know is how much is the show. Train with no wheels, kept life like pasta, much faster. Coming up to the party right after. Let me clear my throat, 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 let me clear my throat.
After 3 years of being interrogated and not giving the police any information on the whereabouts of said device, the most infamous villain was sentenced to 100 years in the harshest prison